somehow I always end up trying to take a swig of my coffee when you guys come on. I time it perfectly. Hey, Allan Aguirre with your Incorruptible 2-minute warning. We were talking about what are we talking about? What is this called? It's called just be like Jesus, right? Isn't that it? Just love Jesus. That's what it's called. Just love Jesus. And so I figured one of the ways what does that mean? To love Jesus means to be like Jesus. And here are some ways from Jesus himself. Oh, that's too loud. So that's from last night. I'll bring it down. Hey, we're in Matthew 5. Retaliation. You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil. But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, we talked about this yesterday, turn to him the other one. If anyone would sue you, take your tunic, let him have your cloak as well. If anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go another one. Love your enemies. Starting in verse 43, you have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. I said this yesterday, but let's hear it from Jesus himself. So that you may be sons of your Father who is in heaven. Sonship. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. So, for if you love those who love you, what reward do you have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet only your brothers, right, you're getting the gist. How about chapter 6, giving to the needy? Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them, for then you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. Thus, when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues. It's talking about the religious leaders, and in the streets, that they may be praised by others. Truly, I say to you, they have received the reward. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Do it in secret. Don't make a big deal out of it. No one needs to know. So that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. What else? Fasting. When you fast, do not look gloomy like the hypocrites, right? Just be normal. Don't be weird about it. Lay up treasures in heaven. Maybe we can start there tomorrow. Just love Jesus.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelog Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.